Welcome to week 20 of 52 Weeks of Storytelling. I personally cannot believe we're here already. It means we're getting close to being halfway. It's not actually halfway yet, but we're getting there. So, what is 52 Weeks of Storytelling? 52 Weeks of Storytelling is what I'm doing to set aside time each week to help you write one page of your story or help you work with someone you love to tell theirs. This is also being used as an activity in several care facilities and some places around the world, which is pretty amazing. So if you have someone who is in a care home or is in in-home care, this can be used as an activity, and you can go back and use any of the videos for free. I'd like to let you know that there is a journal that you can use as well. You'll find links to those in the description. There's a PDF printable on Etsy, or you have the option to order from Amazon as a print-on-demand journal, so you'll get it in your hot little hands, which is awesome. So with that, I want to let you know about the legacy storytelling method. So the legacy storytelling method is how I coach, train, and walk people through how to tell their life stories and how to work with others to help them tell their life stories. When we have conversations with people around their memories and their life moments and things that are meaningful to them, it can make a world of difference how we talk about them and how we ask the questions and what questions we ask. So this particular storytelling method has been used in a number of different ways. But when it's used in the way we're using it today, it actually serves as an outline for your story. If you purchase the journal, those questions are already be in there for you. So there's one page to actually outline, brainstorm your story, and then a second page to actually write the whole thing out as a finished product. So with that, we have the storytelling method itself is the 5 W's, which is who, what, when, where, and why, in that order. The first 4 are pretty self-explanatory. Why is usually where people get tripped up. For me, it's how you got to this moment. So why did this moment happen? What was happening? Who was the driving force? Why did you get here? Like, how in the world did you get here? And talk through and write through that. The second set of questions I like to call the digging deeper questions, and it focuses more on feelings and impact and what you want people to remember about this moment. When you talk about what you want people to remember about this moment, usually when we ask this question of ourselves or someone else, the answer can be pretty profound, even if the memory was very simple. So don't forget that important question to ask. With that, I would like to give you an intro to the weekly writing prompt. This week it's going to be a little different, so if you've been watching the videos, don't be alarmed. This is a favorite pirate memory. Now, I realize not everyone likes pirates. Not everyone will have a favorite pirate memory, and that's okay. So if this is a guidepost, feel free to use anything else. If another fantasy thing, which I know pirates actually aren't fantasy, but just, pick something. Be a little crazy. Go off the wall a little bit and write about that. But I am going to share with you my favorite pirate memory. This isn't the memory, but I'll also link this in the description of the video. But there's a YouTube video somewhere in the world. There's a video where I actually did Talk Like a Pirate Day video. And that was a really fun video. It was a live, so there's a lot of different people talking in it, and I'm answering questions and stuff, but it was a good one. So I'll link to that in the description so you can go check that out if that excites you. So with that, I will give you my story example and kind of walk you through the prompts a little bit. So my favorite pirate memory is actually in college. I had the opportunity to take an elective, right, as we do. And I happened to choose, I think it was specifically women focused. So it was like female pirates in history or something like that, or historical female pirates. Anyways, it was by far one of my favorite classes because it combined like a bunch of different things I loved. It combined writing and history and pirates and women's studies, and I just adored that class. It was pretty amazing. I learned about things I didn't know about, and I just absolutely loved it. I loved the reading part. I loved learning about new things, and I also loved the people who came to the class. It was definitely a very strange cross section of the college, of the university. So the people I met in the class was also really awesome. So the conversations we got to have, all of those things were really, really cool. So I won't go through the whole walkthrough because it's kind of a weird prompt, but you should be you could identify a couple of the pieces that I answered. But the biggest question, I'm going to go to that last question. So, what I want people to remember about this memory and this moment in my life is that I took a chance on a class that could have been really terrible and took something kind of off the wall. It had nothing to do with my major. I have an engineering major and in construction. And it was really, really neat. And it was like a little lighthearted thing that I needed in my life at that time. And so I want people to remember that it's okay to do something that's light and fun, even if you're taking a super serious college course load. Find something that's fun. Take the ballroom dancing class. I took that class too. And take the history of jazz class, even if you're not a music major. I also took that class. So just find something that makes you light up and goes, oh, that'd be kind of cool, or that's kind of weird. Maybe I should try that. Just go do it. So that is my story example for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it has given you a chance to think about a fun memory in your life and that you take a minute to write it down. I hope that this has helped you write some part of your story. Don't forget to check back for more, check the playlist, and grab your journals. With that, I hope you have an incredibly wonderful day. And until we talk again, happy writing.